Hello, guys. Tea with me today brings you the final part of your TOEFL exam. We are covering today the listening session. But before we get to the kinds of questions, this video is bringing you everything you need to know, everything you need to do in order to enhance, to develop your listening skills. So let's do this. Hello, guys. Tea with me today is presenting your TOEFL listening session. We are going to understand what you have to do and how we can improve our skills in order to get the score that we need. But before we get to it, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. So, first things first, let's remember what the listening session of the TOEFL exam is all about. This part of the exam includes basic comprehension, understand main ideas, dates, names, sequence of events, the purpose of that conversation, and pragmatic understanding. Pragmatic understanding is when they ask you to explain the speaker's attitude. Why did he said that? What did he meant by that? Another example is when you have to portray the degree of certainty of that speaker. Oh, he's sure, he's asking for more information. It doesn't seem that the person is certain about the information. Connecting ideas and synthesizing information are also skills that are going to be asked, that need to be improved. There are basic two types of audios, of recordings. You are going to listen to lectures and conversations, both campus-based languages. The listenings here range between 3 to 5 minutes. And I'm going to get to it, but the first thing you guys need to do is listen to longer interviews. Listen to longer recordings. You need to be familiar with the concept of spending 1 hour listening to something that is entirely in English, basically because your exam takes at least 41 minutes to be complete. So if you were only used to 3 minutes of conversation, 3 minutes of something in English without subtitles, and something that you only listen once, you may find yourself in trouble. So before we get to the kinds of questions, there are some things that you guys need to know. You listen only once. So if you're not used to note taking, that's a skill you need to improve. Think about a lecture about the pheromones of the bees and that you have no idea whatsoever, and you don't know, you haven't practiced the ability of note taking. You have to listen and gather the main information. That's something that if you don't know how to do, you can improve with all the other aspects, with all the other exercises I'm presenting you guys here. Learn about the kinds of questions, and here's my job, and I'm teaching you on our next video all the kinds of questions. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna get this covered for you. Don't try to understand everything. Every time you focus, your aim, your goal is translating to the mother language, understanding bit by bit, word by word. You may get lost. As I said before, the pheromones of the bee is a topic that I don't understand. I'm not a biologist. So if I try to understand word by word, there are words that I may not understand, and I may get frustrated, lost track of the main ideas of the listening, and may not be able to answer to all the questions. Guys, answers can come easily, which means yes, you know this answer and it's okay. No, oh, teacher, it seems so easy. Yes, easy is good. It's easy is okay. You have the wrong idea that everything regarding proficiency, everything regarding your skills of development needs to be dramatic, needs to be forceful. And it's not about it. Yes, some of the questions, okay, I took notes and I know the answer, and it's good. It's okay to be easy. Then, how do you improve your listening? Before you get to understanding the questions, you need a good level of listening comprehensions. What are the things that you can listen to? First of all, you need to focus on some kinds of conversations because there are conversations present in the exams. So, listen to interviews, talk shows, and short documentaries and practice note taking. But after you finish the listening interview, for example, you can summarize the main idea, you can give details of the performance, you can explain how the person expresses a certain opinion and why he said it. For example, to emphasize something, to use irony or sarcasm, to make fun of something. And if they have different opinions, focus on understanding the reasons for such different opinions. Because some of the questions are going to ask you to find the reasons, to portray, to present, to show the different opinions that the speakers have. Also, when you listen to it, focus on understanding the most important information. Forget the idea of understanding word by word. You are not translating the lecture, you are understanding it to answer questions. Make some predictions so you can understand by the title, by the introduction of the exercise. Now you are going to listen to a lecture into a biology class of da da da. You have an idea of what is about to come. How do you expand your vocabulary? One of the ways is by listening. A second way is reading. Sorry, guys, but you don't stand a chance of reaching a C1, C2 level of any languages if you don't read and you don't listen in that language. Listen to different accents. And here is something that students sometimes struggle with because you like to focus on the sound of your teacher's voice, the sound of a specific actors or actresses or bands, and you get stuck. There are loads of great apps out there to help introduce you to native speakers of English and native speakers of other languages speaking English. Hello Talk is one example which allow you to send WhatsApp style messages to English speakers all over the world who are looking for help with another language in return, and also has a function where you can send a voice note, a voice message. So it's basically a WhatsApp that connects you under that platform so you don't need to share your personal information, of course, and you can practice English. And that's the way that you put your language skills into practice. And in order to improve your knowledge, your skills in terms of lectures, three things that I recommend a lot: TED Talks, podcasts, and documentaries. Those are the best activities, those are the best listenings because they present variety of topics and variety of accents. And of course, I'm not even going to mention the vocabulary that you are going to acquire when you listen to a TED Talk in physics, a podcast in biology, and a documentary about wildlife. Okay, so listening, first of all, has to be developed before you get to the preparation for the exam. And here are some strategies for you to do so. In order to help you guys, the video description has two TED Talk activities for you guys to practice. You have the PDFs available and you have the answer key to check your answers. And don't forget to mention in the comment section below how you have performed on your TED Talk activities. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our Wednesday videos about TOEFL, IELTS, and advanced grammar. I see you guys next week.